Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the men of great millstone. Shalom to the Akim, and if you walk, what to may be listening. This is your brother Batak Allah from the GMS camp here in Chicago, coming back at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson. All right, but my inspiration for this lesson today, I was at the store. I had to go to a grocery store that's a little bit closer to where I live at. Normally I go shopping in the areas that are nicer, where it's mostly Edomites and heathens, to better quality stores. All right, but for convenience purposes, I went to the store that was right, was closer to my house today. All right, which is in the Jake area. It's like it's in a location where it's like in the middle of where a Northern Kingdom area and a Southern Kingdom area kind of like meet in the middle. All right, so it's both Northern and Southern Kingdom Jakes in the store. But I'm just looking at these Jakes. Obviously the first of the month just passed, so the store's packed because all these Jakes got their link cards and shit. Their government assistance, and you just look at Jake in the store, man, and Jake is done, man. Jake is fucking done on all levels, physically, spiritually, mentally. They just got demons on them, and a lot of these, a vast majority of them are not going to turn back from what they're doing. All right, Esau has got it set up to where, these niggas are on autopilot, man. Esau don't have to guide them, or Esau don't physically have to guide them down the path of destruction no more. These Jakes are in a they are self-sufficient when it comes to that, okay? No matter how much knowledge you try to give them, no matter how much of the truth you try to tell them, it don't fucking matter. These Jakes gonna fucking destroy themselves, and there's nothing that can be done to stop that, all right? But it's for a reason, okay? And we're gonna get to that. This Matthew 27 and 22. Pilate saith unto them, what shall I do then with Yahushua, which is called Hamashiach? They all say unto him, let him be crucified. Salakia. So, as we know, Pilate is the Roman official that was over that area where Jerusalem was, and he was the one that was presiding over the hearings for, the trial of Yahushua, for lack of a better term. All right. And he asked these Jakes what they wanted him to do with Yahushua, and they wanted him to be crucified, as it says here. All right, let's continue. And the governor said, why? What evil hath he done? But they cried out more, saying, let him be crucified. All right, so then he asks them what he did that was wicked. It's referring to Yahushua. What did Yahushua do that was wicked? And these Jakes don't got an answer. They just want him to get put to death. And that's how you Jakes are, man. All right? When somebody is calling you out, when somebody is telling you the truth, which is not illegal even according to Esau's law, all right? It's not illegal, all right? You still want people to be put to death because you're offended, because you cut that you're wicked, all right? Now, of course, we know that Esau is going to come down on the men of the Lord with great wrath because we are, against his kingdom and prophecy, the prophecies of the Lord are against his kingdom and his rulership. But, Jake try to call the police on you while you're preaching, as long as you're not trespassing on property or physically assaulting anybody, that's not against the law. And that's what Yahushua was doing back then. He was preaching the truth, and these Jakes got cut because he was preaching the truth and cutting them. So now they want him to get put to death. And even Esau said that he didn't do nothing. What you want me to do? What did he do to deserve death? And these Jakes don't care. All right, let's keep reading. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. All right, so, they accused Yahushua of being wicked and doing wicked things, even though he wasn't doing nothing wicked. All he was doing was teaching the truth. All right. When Pilate asked what he was doing, they couldn't even say what he did. All they told him was to put him to death, and they start, rioting and freaking out, and just a large group of Jakes just start bugging out and wilding out so that he could get put to death. So Pilate washed his hands of the matter and said, "You want to do it, you do it, but I'm washing my hands of this. I don't think he's guilty of anything, basically." All right. Then answered all the people and said, "His blood be on us and on our children." So these Jakes trying to being proud and also mocking Yahweh Shai said, we'll take the blame for doing this. It's on us that he's getting put to death, not on you. Referring to Pilate. It's not on Pilate, it's on us. Put it on us and put it on our children. That's what they said. All right. Then he released Barabbas unto them, and so Pilate released Barabbas, who was just a fucking nigger, who was a criminal, a career criminal, basically. All right, because he gave these Jakes, basically there was a thing where, you could free they could have freed one of the two prisoners. Either Barabbas, a career criminal, or Yahweh Shai, somebody who wasn't doing nothing wicked and was just preaching the truth. And these Jakes chose a career criminal over Yahweh Shai. All right. So then released he Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Yahweh Shai, he delivered him to be crucified. All right. So these niggas chose a wicked ass criminal Jake over Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai got put to death. And these Jakes, they said to put it on them, take the blood and put it on their hands. It's their fault. They don't care. That's what these Jakes were saying. And that's why Jake is fucked up today, man. All right? That's why all you Jakes that's not in this truth are going to get put to death by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But you all are going through just calamity after calamity leading up to it. Even when you get down to something as simple as the foods that you eating, man. All right. Now here it is. These fucking Jakes get free food. Esau give these black bitches a fucking loadable card with food stamps on it, so they don't have to pay real money. They don't have to use their money that they get from their job to pay for food at all. All right. And the more fucking little nigglets that you got, the more money you get. So you would think that since you don't have to fucking pay for this food and it's free, that you would go and buy the best food that you could get your hands on. You will buy the most healthy shit. You'll buy the shit that is expensive because it's good for you in most cases, But you would think they'd be buying quality foods, man, organic food, stuff that's going to benefit their health. But no, you look in these fucking carts, it's not a vegetable in sight, man. It's not a fruit in sight. It's not no water in sight. All they got is fucking catfish, pork chops, all right, fucking fried chicken and chicken, which, chicken isn't, chicken's not bad for you, but, processed foods, candy, cupcakes, fucking juice and soda pop, all right, fucking chips, whole cart full of that shit, man. And you don't have to pay for none of it. The food is free. You can go to Whole Foods with your link card and you can get quality shit, man. You can go to Trader Joe's with your link card and get quality shit. Or whatever other fucking high-end stores that there are that these fucking Edomites go shopping at to get good quality food so that they can be healthy. You can go to all them places and get that stuff with the link card and it'll be free. But you fucking niggas get the link card and you go and you buy candy bars and shit with it. And all this other bullshit. All right? But at the end of the day, the Lord sicked Esau on us. And Esau got you niggas on autopilot, man. He don't even gotta move no more. You niggas just fuck yourself up without him having to do nothing. All right? This Psalms 83:1. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. All right, so these Edomites, and they in cahoots with all these heathens, man. All right, and we're gonna read down, and you're gonna see. All right, but all these heathens have united together to come against the children of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's people, man, which is you Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, in particular, but it also includes all you speckled bird Israelites that are of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that scattered throughout the nations, that look like the other nations, but are Israelites according to your seed line. All right. All these heathens have come together on one accord to come against us, man. And one of the many ways that they do it is with the food. All right. How else? With the water. How else? Spraying chemtrails. With the media that they give you niggas to consume, etc. With these fake school systems that teach you nothing but bullshit. All right. All they've done is created slaves. All I saw when I was in there in that grocery store was a bunch of fucking slaves, man. 2025 slaves. All right, but all these niggas will fucking tell you that they free. All right, you got a fucking cart full of processed foods. That's the same shit as Esau giving you fucking chitlins and all this other bullshit to eat in the fucking plantation, man. And niggas still eat all that shit too. All right. This verse 4, and they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that is the name of Israel, Salakia, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And that's what they've done, man. If Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai didn't bless us and have mercy on us and give us this truth, we wouldn't even know who the fuck we were. When we was in the world, we didn't know who we was, man. And even if you did know that you were an Israelite because somebody told you, you didn't know what that meant because you didn't know how to fucking do it, man. Which is the same thing as being nothing. Okay, you know you this, but you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, so it don't matter. All right? All these people was black and fucking Mexican or whatever the fuck Northern Kingdom name they call theyself, man. Just dead, man. Fucking, I mean, you see these people and you understand why Esau made up the term useless eaters, man, because that's all that I saw, man. I'm going to be honest with you. These niggas are fucked up, but they're getting what they deserve, man. All right, and we gotta stay prayed up, and we gotta stay doing what we gotta do so that we can pray that the Lord have mercy on us and we can get delivered and not be counted among them people, man, because they fucked up out here. All right. This is verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur has also joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Salah. So all these heathens have come together with Esau, and that's why everywhere you go, you might not see. Esau is so far removed from this shit now that you barely even see them fucking around where Jake's is at anymore, man. You barely see them putting their foot in Jake's ass anymore, unless it's like a cop that kills some Jake or something. But really, for the most part, especially if you're in one of these major cities, you dealing with fucking Moabites and Ishmaelites and Ammonites and shit, man. And Africans. I'm talking about Hamite Africans, you know? You don't even see these fucking Edomites like that no more. They done sick the other heathens on you, man. That's why you go to the fucking corner store, Ishmael in there selling you bullshit. All right, you go to the fucking Chinese, the only restaurants in your neighborhood is, for the most part, the fucking Chinese spot. You know, we don't really, we got that in Chicago, but it'd be a lot of Ishmaelites in Chicago, too, selling, like, fried catfish and fried chicken and shit. All right, but these are the people you seeing that's feeding you, that's giving you what you need in your day-to-day life, and it's all fucking expired and all type of other fried and seed oils and all type of shit, man. It's all bad, man. All right, you go in these fucking corner stores Ishmael got, you ain't gonna find a vegetable in there, man. unless it's in a fucking can. All right, the rest of it is going to be fucking sweets and cakes and donuts, chips. All right, fucking juices. Sugar water juices, not no real juice. A corner store, a quarter juice. That's what we call it in Chicago. A fucking quarter juice. Shit like that. Pop. All right. Because guess what? That's really, I mean, there's no difference when that's all you have access to. That's to say, there's no difference between them giving you that and a fucking Edomite fucking smoking you in the middle of the street. All right, really, the Edomite putting you to death is merciful, way more merciful, because at least you're getting put to death on the spot, and you're not dealing with all the hardships that come with all of these nigger diets and all this shit that these jakes be putting in their body, man. But the thing about it is, the men of the Lord have been out here telling Jake what to do as far as diet is concerned. And even on top of that, all of these fucking people in the world talk about this shit, man. These jakes go to the doctor. The doctor fucking tell them what they supposed to eat. And they may not necessarily always be lawful or always be on point, because there's certain things that these doctors will tell you that you can eat and that's cool, that's unlawful. But it's a lot better than eating fucking Little Debbie every day. Fucking kids waking up and eating honey buns for breakfast, man. That's where we at. And you tell Jake this shit and they don't give a fuck. They just want to keep doing what they want to do. But it's because the Lord has fucking closed their eyes, man. They don't get to live a healthy life because they wanted to kill Yahushua. So since that's what you wanted, since you wanted the blood on your hands and on the hands of your children, which is you in the reincarnation, if you can receive it, well, now you got to deal with diabetes and hypertension and all this other shit and all these other calamities because you decided that you wanted to come against Yahushua, man. That's a part of the punishment too, man. Fucking lady got a leg cut off, got to ride the buggy at the fucking at the grocery store. The fucking buggies don't work because all these black bitches fat as hell. Fucking 30-year-old black bitch weigh 500 pounds sitting on a fucking buggy that's supposed to be for a crippled old lady, man. Now the buggy don't work. This Romans 1, Salakia. This Romans 1 and 28. Let me see if I want to start up. This Romans 1 and 28. And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whispers, backbiters, haters of Yahweh, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of Yahweh that they would commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have the pleasure in them that do them. All right, so these jakes, the Lord these jakes have been given over to a reprobate mind. They wanted to be wicked. They didn't want to take heed to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and didn't want to take heed to the prophets and to the men that the Lord sent to correct them. So they got given over to this wicked mind. Now they reprobate. Now they can't, we'll get the definition real quick. All right. Because that's all you see. And that's a slave. All those characteristics are characteristics of slaves. All right. Characteristics of people that's following after Esau. They want to be like Edomites. All right. This the word for reprobate is adokimos. All right. And it says not standing the test, not approved. All right. Unfit, unproved, spurious, reprobate. So these jakes, they not fit for the Lord, man. The Lord not dealing with them. And the Lord just gave them over to it. You want to be a fucking reprobate? You want to be unfit? Go ahead and have it. All right. This is the punishment, man. This is a part of the punishment. All right. You try to tell these jakes, well, brother, you don't want to eat that. Ma'am, you don't want to eat that. You don't want to be feeding your kids that. Them processed foods not good. Well, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Who are you to tell me how to take care of my kids? You shouldn't eat the pork, man. You shouldn't eat the catfish. You shouldn't eat the shrimp. That's not good for you. That's gonna mess up your health in the long run. Who you think you are? I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna say grace and pray to God over this. I'm gonna pray to JC over this food, and I'm gonna be able to eat it. You don't know what you talking about. Where's your seminary certificate? Where's your degree? I got a degree. Where your degree at? This is how these niggers talk, man. All right? And that's why they giving over into that folly. That's why the Lord gave them over to their own devices. And we're going to get that real quick. This Proverbs 1 and 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. All right, so the Lord gave all y'all an opportunity, man. So you can't say that he didn't. And you decided that you didn't want to deal. And really, it's the Lord rejecting you. But guess what? You got rejected. So now you got to deal with that. Let's keep reading. Verse 25, but ye have said it not all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. So, see, Jake know what they supposed to do and what's right and what's wrong. All right. But they don't care about that. They want to do what they want to do. All right. This verse 26, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock you when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. All right, so when these jakes are going through all of their hardships, and now they want to start crying, now they want to pray to JC to hope that JC is going to help them and, save Big Mama from dying from a heart attack. The Lord is laughing at you fuckers because of that, man. When you doing that and you crying, the Lord is laughing, man. Because you don't want to fucking get right, man. And you didn't want to get right when it was inconvenient for you, let's say. All right, and it's always convenient to get right with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But what I mean by that is that these jakes don't want to attempt to get right until some shit happens. Then they want to start trying to figure out what they can do. All right, and it's the same thing that's going to happen when Jacob's trouble really sets in, and when the hour of temptation comes. All these jakes going to want to try to get right, like but when the men of the Lord was out here for decades leading up to that, none of these jakes wanted to do nothing but talk shit. So they're going to fucking have to deal with whatever they got to deal with, man. And the Lord ain't going to be there for them. Here's verse 27. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. All right. So that's what's happening. That's what's going to continue to happen. All right. You jakes think you got all the answers. Good. Have those answers ready when the problem comes, because the Lord is not helping you. He's not coming to help. All right. Your opportunity to seek the Lord is now. And you don't want to do it now. You want to talk shit now. You want to be a nigger now. Well, then you're going to have to lean on your niggerish understanding when the calamity's coming, and it's not going to work. All right. But these jakes, they got it in their mind, and their mind is set and fixated on being wicked. All right. And they also got their mind fixated on being a slave and having a slave's mentality. All right. And so that's what their actions reflect. All right. This Proverbs. Salakia. This Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 1. I'm going to start at the top. This Proverbs 23 and 1. When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite. All right, so we while we in this kingdom, while we in this captivity under Esau, We need to be considering the things that we're doing and considering the things that he's putting in front of us and offering us. All right. Like the scriptures say, a gift destroyeth the heart. And understand something. Any gift that these Edomites give you is to destroy you. They do not like you. All right. They trying to erase Jake off the earth. All these heathens are. So whatever it is that they have to offer to you is not to your benefit. And you'll be wise to consider that when you're dealing in this world, man. Because we all got jobs. We all have to go to these stores and purchase the products that are made available. Unfortunately, that's what we got to do. But we can still do it in a way that is better for us. All right. But you start looking at shit that they target and things that they are making and creating for Jakes and shit that they drop in the nigger community. You start fucking with that shit and you're going to get what you get. All right. And even on a deeper level, you know, you because this can mean doing shit to sell out too, man. All right. Which really is really what it is and what it's talking about. Don't you go around these Edomites, you want to be living like them, so you willing to sell out. You're not supposed to do none of that shit, man. All right. But you need to be considering everything that these devils put in front of you, man. And you need to not be trying to do anything like them or trying to be like them in any way. All right. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. And see, that's where Jake is, man. They want to be like Esau. They want to ball. Like the Elder Yak say. They looking to have a party and they looking to ball out on this side. All right. But when you want a portion of when you want a piece of the wicked's portion, it come with all of the benefits of being wicked, man. And all of the detriments as well. Okay. And see, Jake think that they just gonna get the benefits and be looking stupid when the bill comes and they gotta pay the price. All right. And that's how it is with everything that these devils offer. Even when you go down to the things that they put in your community, it's expedient to go in and it tastes good to go fuck with certain shit, but it come with consequences, man. All right. This verse 5, wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings, then fly away as an eagle toward heaven. So no matter what you Jakes do, you think that you getting a hold of the bag, you think that you balling, and you look at the end of the story of all these niggas that sell out, and they all end up fucked up, man. Broke, busted, and disgusted. And a lot of these, especially now, a lot of these niggas get their fucking reputation ousted before they lose all their money and get put to death. All right. Look at Michael Jackson. This was the highest level entertaining Jake ever. Most money. What happened? They called him a child molester, which, you know, he was in that wicked circle, so he definitely did some of that shit. All right, he was doing all type of wickedness because you gotta do that type of shit to be in the entertainment industry. All right, but they aired him out to be a molester. They took all his money and they put him to death. All right, and that's what happens to everybody. All these Jakes, they sell out, they turn their back on the Lord to try to get a portion of Esau's pie. Yeah, they live it up for a certain season, and then the Lord takes everything away from them and they die fucked up, man. And a lot of times their image is besmirched as well. All right, this verse 6. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. All right. See, these Edomites don't like you, man. They don't like any of us. All right. But Esau's crafty. He's a cunning hunter, like the scriptures say. He'll offer you a piece of his portion in order to get you comfortable enough to destroy you. All right. And that's what he's done. He take these Jakes, he set them up. Not only does he set them up to destroy them as individuals in the end, because that's what happens. They all end up getting destroyed in the end individually. But he uses them to guide all you fucking simple Jakes at the bottom down the path of destruction. He'll you set up a nigga like King Von or Lil Durk, and all of you stupid ass little nigglets who don't got a father will look to those niggers as idols and as role models, and you'll follow down that path. And then so not only are they destroying this individual that sold out, they destroying all of his acolytes, all of his followers. All right. So let's keep reading. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. All right, so he gonna encourage. It's gonna look like he cool. He gonna encourage you. Yeah, take some of this. You can have what you want. Take this link card. Go to the store. Yeah, these little Debbies taste good. You can buy that with the link card. Yeah, sell out. Sign this record deal. I got 10 million for you right here. Yeah. All to fucking put you in a ditch, man. All right. With that morsel which thou hast eaten, shalt thou vomit up and lose thy sweet words. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. Remove not the old landmark, and enter not into the fields of the fatherless. Slack you 1 second. So yeah, my bad. I had read down too far, but this is what happens, man. These jakes, they want to have a piece of Esau's portion. They want to take gifts from Esau, and the result is destruction, man. But because you decided that you wanted to kill Yahushua and you wanted his blood on your hands, you can't lean on him. You don't have anybody to lean on, so you go and lean on Esau thinking that he's here to help you. All right? And he's turned you into a slave and a useless eater with all of the gifts and the dainties that he's offered you. All right, this is Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened. Let me see if I want to start up. I'm going to start up, Salakia. It says, For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Speaking of Jacob's trouble. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. All right, so if Esau was allowed to go unchecked and the Lord wasn't coming back, everything would get destroyed. All you jakes would be destroyed, and Esau even destroy himself, okay? Because there's no help. There's no hope for these jakes, man. They're on autopilot, cruise control, straight to their destruction, man. And it don't matter how many times you try to wake them up. It don't matter how many facts you present to them. It don't matter, all right? They are on a path and they can't be taken off of it. You tell them that this is bad, that's bad, this is why you shouldn't do this is why you shouldn't do that. And instead of taking heed to what you're telling them, they call you a hater and they try to put you to death. All right. But that's okay, because, we walk in the path of Yahushua, and that's what they did to him. So, we was given a task to do. We're going to do the task to the best of our ability, Lord willing. We're going to endure to the end, Lord willing. And Lord willing, we're going to be found worthy for salvation and to get delivered out of this place. All right. But whatever these people had and whatever emotions and feelings that they had towards Yahushua, that's what we expect to get when we go and we preach the message. And we don't give a fuck because we got the Lord with us. All right. With that being said, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the men of great millstone. Shalom to the Akim, and if you walk, Watu may be listening. Lord willing, this edifying lesson, Kwam Yasharal, and